music. Because right now in the background, Answers is playing.
Mm.
Well, that's going to get me a happy visit from Sony. Sony Music going to go, oh, that belongs to us.
We're gonna demonetize you.
Yeah. Part 3 of my adventures. I've got to go and kill some more wild dodos. Make them more extinct than they already are.
That was a scary ass robot. It's like those, was it Weeping Angels from Doctor Who?
I remember the Weeping Angels.
That was a brilliant episode, wasn't it?
Right, kill dodos.
Yeah, that was a brilliant episode. %50 complete for the game. Oh my god, such a short game.
Beep. Oh, walking around on foot sucks.
Game playing?
Huh?
Game playing?
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 as a beginner. Whatever again. It sucks to be level 9.
Oh fuck. Oh!
Right, time to continue the main story. Hopefully that'll take us to the next area. He's not here, he's above me, ain't he? Saving money by not using teleport. Okay then, installing. What you got? That sea sloth severing in his lot, never around when your work is to be done. I've seen a high user sake of getting things done, but then the Scadians would never learn. Round them up and let them know that stall in would like a word and don't take a no for an answer. Rapscallion. Rapscallion is such a cool insult. You vicious rapscallion, you! And no, I'm not going to put on a pirate accent. Water. Work. Can't work me. Won't win me hands are full lifting this mug, you know. I'll wager me last skill, you'll never guess what I'm drinking. Piss?
Sounds about right.
Sewer water? Well, you're right about swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day old doing Stormwatch chores if you can afford to taste a proper grog. So you're drinking water.
You fuck.
You.
Fucking box got in the way. I'll through all that again.
Who's this guy? Is he outside? Really? In there? Can't see the guy. Grab scanning's disappeared.
Hmm.
No work ethic, what's up like he's too busy living in the past to make any difference to the present. Well, there he is.
Hiding, bossy.
Yeah, Saraji Raza. Grown. Yeah, why do I have to say that? Grown. Don't know. Am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast.
Food?
Breaded sticks. What gods, how did you know? It's got my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I don't know. I know why you're here. I'll just must be soon the real food in me and reject a summons from the captain. Captain.
Fuck off, I didn't run into him.
Yes, you did. You did.
Bit cheese it.
Famous. What are you doing? Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Skirmishing? You bet your bosom I did, lass. Aye, those were the days, I reckon, and now I have to satisfy in taking my axe to the trees. Yeah, I'm going to have to be doing that soon. Taking my axe to the trees. I should have done an archer. I know where everything is in bloody in Gridania. So Stonewall sent you. What do you reckon I say to that? Work is for the weak and witless. Damn right. Didn't get where I am taking gruff from glorified gardeners, but I suppose I could see what he wants to get him off my back. He wants you to work, you lazy fucker. That's what he wants you to do. And Severin, hiding behind a rock. I am Severin, the old man's errand girl now. Tell the dear old captain not to wet his breeches. I'll be along. Oh, and just we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride on out.
Being told off. You know. It's a great Ricky Gervais's character from The Office. You're hard.
Oh, you're hard. Oh, fuck. Fuck that right up.
All I have is a book and a very angry carbuncle, but I still bitch slap the guy. Just wait until I come back with a giant sword and shove it up his ass. You continue and press less, but all but 7 accounted for. It's not your fault he squirmed out, but I've let that worm wiggle through my fingers more times than I can count. Rest assured, the next time I see him, you'll put him squarely in the dirt where all the worms belong. Hey, ether flow, energy drain, and sleep, which I never use. Whereas the sack of oranges will not reach the that fragrant checkpoint as planned. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty, and there's some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I had no choice but to rely on the charlatan Severin even though I am fully aware he's doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I can tell the improper trading with goblins. The gobs. Oh, everyone loves the gobs. Except when they go and make you go after some cheese. I wouldn't be surprised if it's happened where it happened right now. Not a bell will go a sack of oranges vanishes as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Okiada. You know it's serious when you use your last name.
Yep.
I'm sure there's wrong doing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Oh, I'll do that. Hey, took up a keep. Well met traveller, might be interested in a chocobo porter. Well, can I go to one place, so what's the point? We do need to go and kill that dodo.
Having fun.
Yeah, I mean the battle music from Turn Annihilation. Boom, 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 boom. That's a great game, that was. Alright, Severin. Speak. Bloody hell, so I'm up the straight without a paddle.
Yeah?
There it is.
Yeah, I will. No, I will.
What's this now? Stewart sent you for the oranges, huh? So the old bugger had known all the time. What makes it, mate? What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody adventurers types, right? Go rescue me mates from the double dealing goblins. They're over yonder by the bonfire. Well, why do I care? Hello, Gobu. What a mug. Severin Senior, hey, the way he flew out of here, are you sure he sold us down the river? I think he did.
No.
He did sell you down the river. Oh, you wouldn't have got away himself. Would have got away himself if it wasn't for Severin shoving me aside. Lala, come here.
Correct term is potato.
Potato! Yeah, potato. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Okay, Homer. Dodo. You saved me, mates, and for that I owe you. I suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my mess. But a pirate knows no shame, no qualms about going back on my word. Only giving you this sack because I like to cut your jip. Take it to Ussany and send him my regards. Murdering lambs and ladybugs. You have no shame. Mary had a little lamb. His fleece was white as snow. Along came me, and I turned it into lamb chops. More and more travellers pass through its gates, bloodied and bruised each day. I've gone rogue. Gone rogue? How dare they?
Blood rapscallions.
Yes, and yars and rapscallions. I shall deal with them. Throw him to the floor. What's it? Throw him to the floor.
About 11, sir.
Do you know the bit where he goes biggest dickus and the guy laughs? That guy wasn't meant to laugh.
None of them were.
No.
From what I know, they just say, don't laugh.
Yeah, don't laugh. Yarson's doing here anyway. They're from they're native to Gridania. Oh, good. I don't. I have to level sync to it. 6 levels above it. I know I can't attack it. Keep you almost. I know I can't attack it. Right, yours on, yours off, complete. Didn't know there was a quest up there. I really do look stupid in this hat. Don't I look cute in this hat? Right, Osterfrin, they are dealt with, mate. So you did the did it for Velkin. Anyone passing by owes you a debt gratitude. The Flanagan is a vital stronghold. One of the Maelstrom could defend themselves, but if they had the means. Fleet spreading too thin, that's why the Yellow Jackets have been called in. Their numbers are hardly inexhaustible, and the yacht goes a long way towards preserving the peace. We have a delivery from Summerford Farms scheduled. That's the first time for everything. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About only things here that are not here are the bagmen. I don't miss them one bit. Here's all in payment for you with. I trust you will reach him. No, I'm going to nick it and going to nick it for myself. Because I'm a thief. Oh, I can't wait to get a chocobo. I want to ride my chocobo, my chocobo, my chocobo. I'm not using the quick travel because I want to save Gil.
I could give you some if you want.
Nah, it's alright. Just want me to get to level 16.
I'll be helping you through the dungeons.
The Sony are raising the price of the PlayStation 5 in Japan by 15%.
Wow.
Jesus. And they're talking about releasing the Pro as well. Like, how much is that thing going to be fucking costing? I don't think the Pro is going to be a thing, you know.
Nah.
I don't think it's going to be a thing. The reason the PS4 Pro came out is because the PS4 went down in price. It's still the same price it was 4 years ago now, isn't it?
Plus the PS4, the PS5, the PS Pro added stuff that the PS4 couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Like stream, like 4K support. Back in one piece, that's a relief. How do you feel? Okay, yeah. Here's some money, mate. This is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed. All right, no, I'll be telling you full stuff. I'll be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severin. Even if I was willing to overlook scheming off the top, but to sell us all short in favour of those godforsaken goblins. You might do well to wind yourself around to that two-guild cheat. He'll leave his own mates for dead. There's no telling what he'll do to you. Well, you could try. Yeah, like a Jedi. Call me Obi-Wan Okada. Good count. Oh, more side quests have popped up. Why do you wait? What over there? No, you.
Jackass.
One thing is another. I really need to clear this. Right. Kill these wild dodos in the other area. Has to be done. Then I'll be back to these idiots. Break my own thing, because it's free anyway. Why haven't I gone down to Marlborough? The eyes. I really should have put a etherite up here.
Where?
In north, lower than Orska. You have to go all the way down to Marlborough docks before you can back to the guild. Don't worry, quests, I'll be back for you later. To the guild. Super gem. Welcome back, Mino. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Melvin Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To stimulate such a task, I have several crates transported to the cliff south of Sefer Gate. We need to examine those crates, then return the expected cargo here to me. You would be surprised at the depths of which some merchants will sink to deter our custom agents by performing thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuff, flesh-eating Velkin. That is a bit harsh. So to bring in some illegal goods, they would protect their stuff by having flesh-eating Velkin. So what's stopping them from eating them? I guess you'd be prepared for anything. I mean, I can understand why you do it, but it seems as though if you're going to put a wild animal inside something to protect your ship, then you have to hope and pray it doesn't eat you.
Hmm.
Ah, tree slugs. I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me to a moment to conjugate. Reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yeah, effective your tactics were. I spied with much room for improvement, and I watched you battle the wheels of my mind whirled into motion as they won't do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Yeah, what?
Come again?
Let's see, taking into account your current ability level, factoring the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear, my calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. You must have seen me in raids. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. No, I'll still die in raids.
Over and over again.
Over and over again, indeed. Though an opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kuralea, a Melvian Gate Assessor. Acting Guildmaster Fubi Gem elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Alchemina. Not in stealth, though. From what I observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail regarding your choice of arcane geometries. What factor most influences in your action during the battle? Desire to outwit an enemy. Just as I predicted. And now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of becoming an arcanist of note is 90%, give or take 0.5%. It's certainly quite high. After all, I only know one other practitioner who responded to my question with the same manner. It was a man who bestowed upon me this Guildmaster, the Guildmaster himself. Agree or more. Well, how about I just beat you senseless and take it off you?
How about it?
Well, an inscrutable leader is, and I'm sure you've heard, an indefinite leave of absence. He did leave us with the most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into desired reality. That's dumb. Sun Tzu would have some words with him. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you may continue to focus to refine your attitude with carbuncle mastery of the arcane entity has greatly improved your success to builder of Archemia. Here ends your lesson today. Pray to return directly to the guild, and I believe that Miss Fubrug is awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself, I'm off to the field. Of course, tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real life scenarios. Well, good luck. Really is all well and good, but there's no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Alrighty then. Anyway, and Mino, you have returned with the cargo. And more questions. Yes, everything seems to be in order and relatively clear of blood and other gore. What the fuck do you think was going to happen? That can be something of a problem in our profession. You understand that I also had a word with Kalena. Kilea. Just call her K. Regarding your performance, she seemed eager to continue training. Not the less I admit, but the guild can boast no finer of mine for tactics. She could do well. She did blah blah blah. Don't care. Do you perhaps notice the battered tone Hydaelyn carries? The initiate Gilmore. She was served her day when she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but many strangely is well kept in the way she be present position as foresee. What is this? Why does this game have more text to read than bloody Star Trek did?
I don't know.
Well, at one point, they had lots of voiced sections. I guess they went down the old text route because it was easier.
Yeah. And Ulf said something interesting. The entire Mandeville quest line should be voiced.
It should. I can't wait to stream that. The Mandeville quest. I fear such intense focus of Archemia has led her to overlook the important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your arcanist training, I hope that you might return the favour and help broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of the matters for the moment. You have done well to this day, Mino. Continue your practice with the carbuncle, and as Corellia has bid, I will be here for when the time comes for your next lesson. I need a ring.
Hey.
Acting Guildmaster for when you wishes to assess your improvement. Yes, man, time for your next lesson is upon us. You'll be keeping well from trust, taking the occasional brisk walks. One cannot form sound thoughts if one fails to maintain the sound body. Now, assuming you are following correct instructions, you should be ready to face more dangerous threats found in western London. I speak with the Rosalines and Wild Jackals, and yes, I I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case, and second test your hypothesis. The third is the attempted tactics you deserve. You diverse. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over again. Damn, she knows my strategy. You are not a novice you once were, and your skills in the field reflect that. If you find yourself wanting to other approaches, consider an assault with ruin and intended attacks from the carbuncle. When timed appropriately, you can deal crippling blow to your opponent. Oh yeah, I know that. I can't go to Western Corsica yet. Right, time to break my own rules. Oh, Corsica. 101 gills spent. I can't be bothered to walk. Right. Right. Good count. Wait for me. Grant seeks a fertile soil to improve the yields of his newly ploughed fields. My bloody farmer or an adventurer. Blast at this rate, crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had a black loam. Just a bit could send our stalks soaring. I bet Rotwinder knows where to find some. Perhaps she might pay her a visit in the orchard. Boing, 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 boing. And come off. You're heading to Tiller's Rest. I have a favour to ask. The pirates have been away from sea for too long, and their broken hearts turn to bloodshed for solace. Full supply of medicine lasts barely a week. If you could buy a high potion and take it to Wardriff, we may save some lives. Yeah, still one of my high potions? Use. You wanker. The good count got ahead for cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. Yeah, but if you dare pinch it from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon the orchards that dwell there. Once you've 3 bristles worth, take the black loam to Pilfing and Tiller's Rest. You'll know what to do. You mean the cook pot which has a boss fate sitting over the top of it? Plum out potions, any sorry suffering knocking on my door. I have been knocking on, not fouls. All I can offer him is a prayer. Well, you're about to take my only high potion. Well, I actually need it. Where I, a God-fearing man, I would say that you were heaven sent. After dust settles and the next pirate will come, some sorry soul you with lousy life. Pity the poor fish out of water. At first, I thought the first fights were just to kill time, but now I believe some truly have a death wish. Naught can be done about that. I can make them want to live. All I can do is hope they learn to love the land. Yeah, well, something tells me they won't. The boss face disappeared.
Excellent.
Who's over there? Ooh, ooh, shit. They're going to be messy. Oh, I really should have gone to go. Really should have gone to go down here. See what this donkey wants. Ah, ladders. I can't climb them.
I'm gonna jump off.
Alright, see you
No worries, Pat. Have a good evening.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.
Bye bye. Want a cobra, what do you want? Well, you're going to give me ice shards. Nice. For the love of lemon. Not again. The leather's ripped off to bloody shreds. No, then not away with me breeches. You cheeky sod. It's the megalo crabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes. They've been at the balloon envelopes that I left to dry on the rocks. These hell spawn snippers think they found a squid or something that sent them nibbling. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. You're looking for a quick job. How about you crack a few shells before you head off on your way? If you could put down 5 of the old buggers, that ought to do for now. Pirate talk. Lovely.
Oh shit.
Oh, bloody hell. What the fuck did they even put me in it? Arsehole.
I don't want to be here.
So if I am annoying you with reading all this shit.
No, it's all good, it's all good.
So where's your next game?
Oh, I'm on Five Nights at Freddy's at the moment.
Oh, that's a weird horror game, ain't it?
Yeah. Where you get stalked, basically. You know, these weeping angels, whatever they were. I just had the robot equivalent. You hold my flashlight on them while I run away. Backwards. But then more coming as like, oh my god. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. You take care of the old them old snippers. Good bloody Britons. Nice work there, lass. Still, it won't be long before a new crew of old crabs come sliding in to claim that territory, and our loads will keep getting heavier. What with all the rebuilding going on. If I don't want to be buried under a mountain of crates, I'd best think about a more lasting solution to these snipper problems. How about hiring some people to protect the shipments? That might help.
I think that might help, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Or maybe don't use something that attracts. If it's attracting them, do something that doesn't attract them. Right, cook pots. Black loam. Angry orc. Oh.
Fucking game is an absolute maze in itself. Almost, it's all the level of child. If you think you're crouching all the time.
Yeah. Right, off to Tiller's Rest. Radiant Aegis has departed. Well, that's my gouge, our free card gone. Right, Pill Wall. Pilfer Wall. Or Free Wall. Do you put P in that? Probably not. Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. Yeah, well, here, have some help. But a bit of this old black gloom will to change that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black gloom, not for the weak of will, not the weak of stomach either. But don't tell me, Gun Cunt and Rockwool neglected to mention where the black gloom comes from. Well, you surely figured it in the calling stench. It comes from the Ornux lair of all places. You're telling me that the stuff I just picked up, called black loam, is actually Orico's shit? Lovely. Well, any dwell on the misled whom what matters is your efforts to brought us black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Yeah, good for you. No one just lumbered around Orico shit. That's not being suckered into bloody slipping biomass on bloody Elite Dangerous. You're basically You're basically shifting shit. Right. Plowshares to swords. Confounded pirates, they know nothing of tilling, only killing and stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting in the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach the curs a lesson of obedience myself. If I had not sworn to Stormwind, I wouldn't fight no more.
It's warm tonight, isn't it?
It is. It's the 28. It was today.
Yeah, I was got in my car and I was like, fucking hell, what's this about? Because obviously I sit in air conditioned in the office all day.
Don't forget that. You're allowed to use air conditioning. I mean, it's all about saving electricity, isn't it?
It's the building. It's not us as a company in charge of it. It's the building that control it. But
So,
it's on all day. It's a bang on 21 degrees. 20 degrees, sorry.
So you need to bring back old found tools and make those dogs reap what they sow. Great. Yeah, well, it's the law, isn't it?
Yes, if it gets too uncontrollable, you can go home.
All pirates are all dead.
Can't wait for Kingdom Come next year.
Yeah. Well, I've got Space Marine 2 coming out, which I'm going to play with Austin.
That's cool.
I wonder what these sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Well, they'll be dead. Won't be able to do anything, will they? If there's no harvest, then they're starved, don't they? Simple as that.
Yep.
How good to see the
Done.
tools. How good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin, who went out when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spidey me with the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the Wastrel won't work. Is Wastrel even a word? But
Sounds
when
like
you
shit, to be honest.
Wastrel. But when he consults with cut purses, then when they take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Similar to know what sort of scallywag. Bloody hell, they're all getting out of the old words here, aren't they? Scallywag and rapscallion. Bloody hell. I haven't heard these things. I was called a scallywag by my nan.
Nan.
I can remember me calling it. It's like you little scallywag. Bloody hell. Scallywag, raps. Bloody hell, all the old English words are coming out here. It's like it's like people who designed the game went, let's go back to the 1980s for our words. Rapscallion. Yeah. Maybe I should resurrect some of these old words on Facebook and confuse the fuck out of people.
You imagine.
You rapscallion! What?
Bloody scallywags.
Stallman, you got a problem, mate. The guy you keep hiring seems to be not only consulting with goblins, but he's also consulting with cut purses who are stealing shit. Perhaps you should, do something about it. Pirates making off with our tools. Preferred did well to take matters not into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can get us, so his treachery won't go unpunished. Well, clearly, so far, his treachery is going quite unpunished. Yay! I can resurrect. I can pull people back from death. Any more new quests pop up in here? No. Good. I come to expect a great deal from you, lass, but you've never once let me down. Yet I'd ask you to go now beyond what I ask you to do now goes beyond all what I asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Someone has a reason to believe that Severin is up to no good, something that must be done. Well, I could have told you that. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. Well, that scheming scapegrace. Okay, is at it again. Since the letter came for him, he's been sulking about in a manner he does not when he's up to no good. He's been rounding up rogues and buggering off with nay a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but as last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant as so much as hunted. I can't help but thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt this sorry hide down and drag him back here before it's too late. The great ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose it reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice to say, I'd rather he didn't come to the sticky end. As for now, find him, and I'll be asking Gwyn at the Aetheryte. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he headed. Well, there's an old saying: if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yep.
So if he's fucking around with the wrong people, and the wrong people have decided, we're going to kill him, and then he's screwed. Shouldn't fuck with the wrong people. It's a good thing my videos aren't marked for kids. Without swearing, I do. Nothing that passes through these gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set off to Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it has that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cuff around the ear from me, will you? Ding 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 ding. Okay, downstairs and see what this guy's up to. One of his cronies. All the day deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Clamouring to take the lads out for a drink, only to lead them straight into a bloody trap. If they don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready, but others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Well, you dumbasses were stupid. You're stupid enough to go and bloody get led into a trap. I mean, yeah. Ephramus. Good for you. I'm technically a white mage. My axe may have well been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or that sorry bastards are in there are done for. Sahari Razari. Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'll sooner bow to a fishback than be converting bastard's debt to arms. Cutscene. A true knave, you betrayed yourself, Severin. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your lightest charge, change of heart, leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betrayed the serpent reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Carrying behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honourless wretch, your life is all that you have left. And worthless though it may be, we shall take it. A mournful voice of creation, grant ye the humble stones of a soul that may well wake into life. Well, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. You're setting a clay gloaming on me?
Sounds a bit cheery.
You sons of bitches. Ha ha! You can't hurt me for 18 more seconds, you stone piece of shite.
You dog.
That golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh yes, Tyler. Sorry, the snake slithered away. I'm glad he did not have a chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you.
Oh, baby.
Those pirates do not belong to any known Limsonian factions. Whom do they serve? The Beast Tribe? Surely not. But the time of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sargon and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what?
What, the goose?
Could it be the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 hypothesis that should prove so. Nimsa has been hard pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. All shit speculation. I need to find the evidence. You do that, you stunner. The sea continues to rise. While the lesser moon continues to form. Dana mood. And in by him the world becomes even more unlike itself. It is Louis Swoe foretold. Coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundaries between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time is against us, hope shall be on our side. Never did the creed of the Hydaelyn ring more true. Did I dream I was possessed the means to see ether yet? Now I do. I do begin to take it for granted how swiftly do the wonders of Hydaelyn seem commonplace. Here for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today's the maelstrom of fishing makes it a great hole in the sea, its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Wait, disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Sisong's grotto, perhaps. Beginning to your stoner's past. What have we here? Can you walk? Did I? Regrettably, no, he eluded me. Understood, I'll inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your excursions, or you suitably recovered them. Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. Account it shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. Golem is a mindless automaton. Insert save. When commanded to be otherwise, common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane is at work. But then these tattoo wenches have no common pirates. They are minions of the Shargan. As they purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Seven back to his place of employment. I dare say Stolwyn will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I bear the word of him your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray. Why would you put two words that begin with P together?
Makes no sense.
I'm pretty sure that that's. Pray pay the man a visit. PP. I only told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is just Tola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hopes it might offer some clue of our predicament. I say I owe you my life, but it don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I could never repay, but I'll make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem. Forgive me, but mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshalled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Yes, Tola, aka Mummy Cat.
Mummy cat?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that really like her. I'm talking about like her.
Oh, a bit like, oh, hello, sailor.
Yeah. She's a very popular character. She does actually get up to some funny things later in the story, but yeah, she's.
Well, what people do is a bit weird.
Yeah, she's a powerful black mage, but at the moment she's not the black mage she's going to become. I mean, I've just had spoilers, but I've played the game for nearly 3 years. Lo, I knew you would return. Your soldiers delivered Severin a bit long ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. Rest came shoveling back too, the lot of them sporting some haunted expressions. It was me who's to blame for that, and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall of Charlatan. Seven Hells Reavers may look and sit today like pirates, but they naught but fishback fun monkeys. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but the things we won't do, but we got code, you see. See, the Reavers never followed the word of it. A few years back they started snatching law-abiding Amazonians. I'd only trust my oath when the captain bent the knee to his new Charlatan masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night and got myself a new name and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out. Instead, my freedom, I exchanged them for me mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking, too busy soling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time comes, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk how you stood up to the Reavers at last, or how you tried to give them your life to save theirs. You right there?
Yeah, sorry, it's not you.
But may be as it may, no deed, however
Sorry,
good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that.
You're alright, you're doing alright.
That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the jacket to bring me to shame with the farm.
Use jetpack, the other ones, yeah?
You'll hear no argument from me. Each man is sailing according to his own moral compass. I hope your guides you back to here someday. There'll always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And always be in your debt, Stallman. I owe you a debt, Mino. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favour, tell Broderin that what happens from the start to finish. I'm certain he'll put a good word in for Severin if he knew the whole story. He's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets listen to. Well, I reckon I asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, lass. To the drowning wench. Still plenty of time to go. Right. To all of my children, to carry on. Right. Bloody hell's life on the farm ain't quite old. I pictured it. But needing worried yourself over the young Severin. Yellow Jackets as it hands out the punishments is a good old mate of mine. If I asked him nice, I reckon he'll be willing to commute the lad's sentence for arguing the knee hauling, from angling to knee hauling, kindly, gently that he is. I ain't jesting with you. I'll be he's treated fair. Pirate talk. Now it sounds like me you've done everything old Severin asked of ye and more, justifying me generous finders fees in the process of much obliged, lads.
Maybe a bit annoyed.
As for reward, as for your reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine, and I'll fancy keeping her company for a spell, for a free room and board. Venturing is trying business after all, but them that don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun as your nursing shattered arm. Got that? Good. There's always a free bed for you, so make use of it. In rooms now available. Now you've had much of a lying around. What all these leaves you'll be doing? And did I mention of putting your name down for leaves? The guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed at how much folk paid for avoid doing an honest day's labour. Just give to Miqo'te a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gills. She'll always have your task on to do. And that's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the animal's right side here. Unlike them pirates I could mention, I'll tell you, if it turns out that they don't ought to do kidnapping, there'll be 7 hells to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap this is Nimsa's needs, though. On rough sea sometimes you have to rock the boat to get it right. But I have had much of a talk of resting. Till then, enjoy the wrench's hospitality. You can now access recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests and duties currently available in your area. Recommendations lists can be opened from under the duty in the main menu, and will be also displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. pretty sure. I can't. Yeah, it's not the leave. Greetings, Mino. Baldwin has often infuses praise of your accomplishments. Have you considered putting your abilities to use in your adventurous skills to undertaking a guild leave or two? Guild leaves are the means in which you can document requests for assistance from citizens prior to assigning them to adventurers possess necessary skills. From battlecraft leads that require an examination of monsters to tradecraft leads that ask for a creation of goods. The tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in nature. Should you be interested in Peaked, I suggest you make your way to Swift Perch and speak with Sir Griff. He will be happy to set you feet in the path to completing your first leave quest. Okay. You're fair, Mino. Rested and ready to expand your horizons. Well, I have an idea where we might be heading next. I.e., you heard the skylift in the middle of Lanoska. If you ever visited Ward Whispering Canyon, then there must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's a bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You likely seen the lads and lasses that have been hauling cargo in the cliff face, and Labour and I here as the Enterprise sold to pick up the odd jobs that no other bugger is at the time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation, a bloke named Wilcrit, and he'll be sure to put you to work a task or two. To carry on. I wish I could play that, but I would get copyright. Right. Wilkerit. Baldwin sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome to the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will you? One blast from an old fiery hell from that huge dragon is all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo that needs to get through. So this missile of old wood or pulleys is our solution to the problem. Well,
That was the one I was talking about.
If the gods be kind, they ain't, and I'll have about a dozen more workers handling the bridges.
I said helicopter. That's a plane. I said helicopter. That's why I kept going confused. It's quite easy to fly a Drada. But don't worry, at least get the last 10 done quite quickly then.
Look sharp, lassie. I've got a job for you. If you don't come much time to close fishing place, I've got me 2 fish. You have to.
Yeah, do you know what that's called? Grafting. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, I got it done in now.
Glad to see you again, lass. A wagon driver just returned with a great bloody hurry, scheming about some monstrosity that sprang out from the mini corn seedling.
That's long-winded, the plane.
Seems the gutless bastard tossed it
I can't try and land that every 2 minutes. You shit.
In town running for his life.
But
I
would have
need
thought
you to
you'd
head
tell the
down the
difference
road
when
and
I said
recover the seedling
helicopter.
and discover if
Get the
to
helicopter.
the swift perch in western the coast. Whether he pays the cargo he used to keep. After all, I don't rightly know.
Do you want me to explain what a car is?
Oh, and if you've also found a swift perch, so the journey should be worth a while.
I went by boat, by plane, by car.
What's happened?
Next, use the fucking train. So basically, before I joined, I collected the oysters in GTA. I said, look, yeah, get the helicopter that lands on water, because all the oysters are in water. Alright, so you just land on top of it and pick it up. And she came back to me. It was quite specific here. I said, helicopter. So, I check in about 10 minutes later. Oh, I can't fly that thing. No, it's too much. Can't do it. I was like, it shouldn't be. It's quite straightforward. No, not that. So she's been travelling around the island, motorbike, car, running, cycling, swimming. And she's like 2.5 hours in, and she's got 8 left out of 50. And then she goes, "Oh my god, this is so much easier, this vehicle." I walk in, and she's using the helicopter. And I went, "Yeah, that's the helicopter I said to use at the beginning." And she went, "Oh, I was using the plane." And I was like, "Yeah, I never said plane, I said helicopter." She goes, "I'm fucking..." I quite clearly said helicopter. Bless her.
You're showing yourself a useful ass, but what say you do more favour? We've been having a wee problem with butters sweeping down and snatching cargo from wagons that are travelling down the road to Denell's checkpoint. Most days they're feathered heady and stay well away, but it seems they can't resist a wagon that's loaded with meat. What's wrong with these people?
I know, what's wrong with these people?
I mean, haven't they heard of covers? If they keep swooping down and stealing the meat, cover the fucking meat!
That requires common sense. Oh, it's about a game. Excuse me.
That would be the bubble helicopter with the airfield.
The one I told her, I said, she goes down to the dam, she goes pick it up, but she didn't.
Yeah, that's the one with the that's in Vice City.
Yeah, it's in Vice City as well, isn't it? Yeah.
well, that's the wild jackal sorted. The rapscallions. You're gonna randomly call Bappa the Boopy at some point, you know. You
What?
scallywag.
Yeah, I already have before.
Didn't get your eyes pecked out, did you? Them buzzards are a nasty lot, but the last wagon made it through with no morsel lost. And I say you plucked enough of them thieving hides to secure the route. Yeah, have me thanks, lass, but most of my coin hauling free stuff, and I'll be bedding down the gutter within a week if it weren't for your help. Seems even the scavengers are finding picking scarce in them since the calamity hit. Otherwise, you'll never see them alter bold. Fortune don't favour them worth a spit this time enough, don't. I'm glad I could help you. Off to Swift Poach. Fool of a took.
Quarter two. Yeah, 11. Doing alright, love. The fucking helicopter! Adrona, the helicopter's parked next to the plane. No, the plane is parked right next to the helicopter. I bet you go back there now, they park right next to each other. Alright, do you want to fly there now? Yeah, thought so. Cheeky, ain't ya? Yeah.
Rosie's dealt with. Right. Lilith has Nemean has self-forsaken a desolate land, though I understand where the risks of gambling my entire fortune on a crop of Miqo'te. I at least expected the seeding to be delivered before disaster struck. Is that my Miqo'te seeding? A joyous day. It may seem a paltry beginning, but each participant varied the crop plant is nothing sort of astonishing. As you undoubtedly notice with purchase lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus I mean to restore a modicum of hope to these residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, madam, seem to fit burst within vulgar. Might persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this alien settlement. Yes, I'll help.
Yeah.
You seem to have a little trouble. There's the reward for your efforts. I reckon you've done the rest. You deal with fine the rest of my jobs. There's always plenty of swift perch, and we'll be building such. Be sure to make yourself useful. City state leaves unlocked. Guild heist. I'm not going to piss about with those. Let's report back. Did do swift purchasing. Right, back to limbs.
You alright, lad?
Right, and in the Arcanist mission, and then I'll jump into my stream. Welcome back, Mino. How did you feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph onto an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. The next training exercise will have you accompany Forcia Kalina on one of her inspections. This experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand this practical application of Arcana. Pray do not tally. Mino Kalina waits you on the floor below with further details. Okay. Okay. Key higher. Timely appearance as I expected. So we proceed to the job at hand. I've been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Bullstock family. Our agents suspect these beast merchants of dealing with forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated their announcing an inspection has 60% chance of minor physical violence. A prepared strategy to respond to shifting hostilities, but there is always an important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those self-same strategies on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute combat pattern 1-3-4-5, otherwise known as stratagem focused fire. You and your Carmichael will concentrate your attacks on a single foe. One by one, the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught probability of victory, 95%. What are you, a rocky robot? Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cook pot in the middle of the Norsa. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Kihaya.
Enjoy yourself there, love.
Okay. She. Where is Kihaya? Kihaya. I am for Kihaya of the moving gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty, sneaky peekers, gobbies, spit upland and nosy eyes on stubby iron. Particularly aggressive response. Very well, Mino. Remember what we discussed. Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guild master himself in action. This was the perfect example of how strategy has given tasks should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it's necessary to fully understand how your own strategies and weaknesses, strengths and weaknesses. Well, tactics should be based on what your enemy is doing, or as Napoleon said, if your enemy's making a mistake, let them. On that note, there's another question I should ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing out your strengths or snoring up your weaknesses? Covering my weaknesses. Oh, again you respond as the Guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability of your potential to obtain greatness to 97%. You're one to keep an eye on. That much is for certain. But on the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to critically aware of your own limits of your allies and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Afubi Rem. Until we next meet, I should abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategy will keep me company. Good for you. Well, fuck a duck. Back from the field, Mino. Can content me with a summary of events? It seems you were treated to a lecture of knowing thyself. This particular lesson is in accordance is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for more ambitious assignments. Keep your studies to maintain your greater edge in your mind. One last thing, Mino, considering the dedication you have shown towards your discipline, I have decided to permit you leave to explore the teachings of other guilds. Yay! And unlike the other guilds. I suggest, however, that you first master the science of alchemy and strategic training to receive here will serve you well no matter the path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reason tells you the time is right. Yeah, but there's no point in accessing other stuff yet because I don't have the other city states unlocked. So what's the point? You can now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exists a myriad of disciplines in the Ills that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, time to finish my... That hand looks stupid. Right, going to finish my thing. End of part 3. We shall return in part 4. To la.